Hello, and welcome to this video, joining a WebEx session in the briefing room. This video will show you how to connect to and use the audio-visual equipment in this room. First, I'll have the front desk attendant start and host my WebEx session 30 minutes prior to its start time. This will give me time to sign into the WebEx as a presenter and set up the audio-visual components in the room. Let's look at the audio-visual components in this room. There are HD TV monitors mounted on the wall, as well as a built-in speaker system in the ceiling. This room also has microphones available to accommodate multiple presenters or speakers throughout the room. There are 2 cameras mounted in the ceiling, one in the front of the room and one in the rear of the room, both providing 180-degree viewing angles. Here is the control panel for the room, which acts as the control center for the whole conference room's audio-visual system. And last but not least, connectivity. I'm using my laptop and this room's Wi-Fi to connect to the internet wirelessly. And I've connected the room's HDMI cable to my laptop so that my presentation can be displayed on the wall monitors. Okay, now that I'm connected, let's go ahead and join the WebEx session. After logging into the WebEx session, I now need to go back to my control panel or iPad and activate the audio and video features. The system is activated once you tap on the screen. From the menu, I'll tap Video Conferencing Call because this WebEx will have video as well as audio. I need to identify my content source, so tapping here shows there are 6 content sources. That means 6 laptops can be set up in this room and can be used as a source for your WebEx session. Remember, I connected my laptop to the red and black HDMI cable, which happens to be laptop number 1. The system now recognizes my laptop as the content source for this video conferencing call. Now I'm going to dial into the conference call line. When I tap on Phone Book, I see 2 pages of conference phone lines that I can dial into. I need to dial into the WebEx Doc Sync line, so I'll tap its listing and the system dials into the conference line. This activates the speaker system for this room. I'll tap on Content to ensure that my laptop is communicating with the wall monitors. And back at the iPad, I want to make adjustments to my audio, so I can mute the microphones and the PA system in the room by tapping mute under the room microphone volume. I can also control the room's audio level by tapping on the plus or minus to increase or decrease the audio level. Each microphone in the room can be muted independently when its button is tapped. The red light indicates that the microphone is muted, and when the microphone is active, the light will be green. If you find that you experience background noise from callers who dialed into the conference, you can tap mute under video conference volume and privacy mute to silence all the callers, and only you will be heard when you're speaking. You also have the option of increasing or decreasing the conference line's volume by pressing the minus or plus button. Note, it's a good practice to mute your lines when you first start your conference call, so that any background noise is eliminated. The other option for muting is the privacy mute. If you tap here, this will mute the PA system and speakers in this room, as well as all of the callers' lines who are dialed into the conference. No one can be heard if this mute is activated. Now let's take a look at the cameras in the room. They are labeled front camera and back camera, and I can select which camera I want to use by tapping either front or back. Under the camera controls, the green arrows will allow me to adjust the camera and position it right where I want it to be in my room. By tapping on the arrows, I'm going to change my camera's position. Let's take a look. I'm pressing the left and right arrows to turn my camera from side to side. I can also pan my camera up towards the ceiling or down towards the floor by using the up and down arrows. The camera controls on the iPad also shows a zoom in and zoom out feature. You'll press either one of these buttons to zoom in or zoom out on any object or person in the room. I've set up all of my audio and video components, so my WebEx session should run smoothly. When I'm ready to end my session, I'll hang up from the conference line by tapping Disconnect. And I'll power down the system by tapping on the power button. Select Yes at the prompt to shut down the room. This will turn off the monitors, and I can disconnect my laptop from the HDMI cable. I will also return the microphones to the cabinet and place them on their chargers. Thank you for your time and attention to this video.